Hello, little dreamers. I'm Kubiki, your magical storyteller fox. Every night brings a new adventure, a new lesson, and a new spark for your imagination. In our stories, bravery shines in the smallest hearts, kindness glows brighter than any treasure, and every challenge becomes a chance to grow. So find a cozy spot, take a deep breath, and let your imagination flutter like a gentle breeze. Because tonight, a wonderful tale is waiting just for you. Once upon a gentle evening, a young couple who wished for a baby lived beside a garden filled with rare herbs and glowing flowers. The woman often gazed out the window, dreaming of holding a child against her heart. And one day, her dream finally came true. She was expecting. During her pregnancy, she craved a special leafy herb that grew only in the garden next door. Its scent was sweet and calming, like fresh rain. But that garden belonged to a secretive sorceress known for her fierce protection of every plant she grew. Seeing his wife grow pale with longing, the husband waited until moonlight softened the night. Quietly, he slipped into the garden and picked just a little of the precious herb. But the sorceress appeared with a sharp whisper. "You dare take from me?" He trembled and confessed everything. His wife's longing, her weakness, their hope. The sorceress softened. "Then take the herb," she said calmly. "But when your child is born, she will be mine to raise." Fear froze the couple's hearts, but they agreed to save the mother and child. Months later, a baby girl with golden hair was born, her smile warm enough to light a room. The sorceress arrived, wrapped the child gently in a soft cloth, and whispered her name, Rapunzel. She took the baby far away, raising her with surprising tenderness in a tall tower hidden deep in the forest. The tower had no stairs, no door, only a single high window. The sorceress used magic to come and go, protecting the girl from the world. Rapunzel grew into a bright, curious young girl, with hair long as sunrise and a voice soft as starlight. She spent her days reading, singing, and watching birds circle above the treetops. Yet sometimes, as she looked out the window, she placed a hand over her heart. "There's so much out there," she whispered. "I wonder what it feels like, to be free." Her voice drifted into the forest, and somewhere far away, someone quietly heard her. One warm afternoon, sunlight filtered through the forest like golden threads. A kind-hearted prince wandered along the trees, following a trail of soft singing. The voice was tender, bright, and full of something he couldn't name. Hope, perhaps, or longing. He paused beneath a tall tower covered in ivy. "That voice," he whispered. Up above, Rapunzel sang as she brushed her long golden hair. Birds perched on the windowsill, chirping along. She giggled softly. "You sing better than I do." The prince stepped closer but saw no door. How does she live up there? He wondered. Just then, the sorceress approached. "Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel gently let her long braid fall like a shimmering rope. The sorceress climbed with calm ease and disappeared inside. The prince hid in the trees, heart pounding. So, that's how. When the sorceress left, he waited, then stepped into the clearing. He looked up and spoke softly, not wanting to frighten her. "Hello, I heard your song." Rapunzel gasped, eyes wide. She had never seen someone her age before. "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone was listening." "Your voice is beautiful," he said gently. She blushed, brushing her hair nervously. "I've never met anyone from outside the forest." The prince smiled warmly. "I'd like to be your friend, if you'll have me." Rapunzel hesitated only a moment. Her heart fluttered like a small bird. "Yes," she whispered. "I would like that." Day after day, he returned, always kind, always gentle. They shared stories, dreams, little jokes that made Rapunzel giggle, and secrets she had never dared speak aloud. One evening, she whispered, "I want to see the world. Not just from a window. I want to feel the wind, touch the grass, walk freely." The prince placed a hand on the stone wall. "You will," he promised softly. "I'll help you find your freedom." Rapunzel pressed her hand to her heart. For the first time, she truly believed it. The sorceress felt something changing and grew suspicious. Rapunzel hummed differently now, lighter, brighter. There was hope woven into her songs. One morning she asked sharply, "Something is on your mind." Rapunzel paused. "I just dream of seeing the world." "Dreams are dangerous," the sorceress warned. "The world is unkind to someone as gentle as you." But Rapunzel looked out the window, golden hair glowing in the light. "I still want to try." When the sorceress left that evening, the prince arrived below the tower as usual. But Rapunzel's voice trembled. "I'm ready," she whispered. "Please, take me away from here." He nodded and helped her braid her long hair into a thick rope. Heart pounding, she climbed down slowly, hands shaking, breath quick. But the prince held her safely when she reached the ground. For the first time, Rapunzel felt grass beneath her feet. "It tickles," she whispered, laughing with pure joy. The sorceress returned moments later, finding the tower empty. But instead of anger, a wave of sadness crossed her face. "I only wanted to protect you," she murmured into the quiet forest. Then her magic faded like dust in sunlight, drifting away harmlessly. Rapunzel and the prince traveled through fields filled with dancing fireflies. She touched tree bark, dipped her toes in streams, felt wind in her hair. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined," she whispered. "You're free now," the prince said, "and you're strong." In time, Rapunzel reunited with her true parents, who held her all night long, tears of relief in their eyes. The prince stayed by her side as days passed, laughter warmed the palace, and Rapunzel finally lived the life she had always dreamed of, one filled with kindness, sunlight, and gentle discoveries. And every night, when the moon rose high, she whispered to all dreamers, "Don't be afraid to hope. Even the highest towers can't keep a brave heart from finding its freedom." Thank you for dreaming with me tonight. Every story we share opens a new door to imagination, kindness, and magic. Until we meet again in another fairy tale, keep dreaming, keep smiling, and let your heart stay full of wonder. A brand new adventure is already on its way. See you soon, little dreamer.